Well, hey there, this is Jerry, and I'm bringing you another episode of What's Broke Today. And today, getting things ready for the 77, and so I got out my valve covers, and I'm going to spray them with Duplicolor Metalcast. And I got it in the blue version. Same stuff I did my air cleaner with. And I started out by wiping these down with wax and grease remover, and noticing that when the light hits it just right, I left streaks because they look clean, but when you wipe them down with that wax and grease remover, it was amazing the amount of stuff I got off of them. That I think it's just stuff when they polished them, it was probably polishing compound, and so I got that cleaned off as best I could, and then I don't know if I'm going to be able to do both of them at the same time, but I'm going to try. But yeah, I take this and I first get them all wiped down. Takes a few coats because, let's get that. These tips, the center of them, you can turn them so the fan's either going this way or whatever direction you want. And basically just want a bunch of light coats. And you may notice when the first couple coats, well, I did my air cleaner, it kind of looked purple when I first did it. Yeah, I'm not even worried about getting full coverage when I do this, because I'm probably going to put, it may take 4 or 5 coats. But these thin coats actually work better. And like where I got the cutouts for where the bolts go, I think I'm going to end up turning these around, because those were hard to hit with it setting that way. But just reach inside and pick them up, flip them around. And I'll probably wait about 10 minutes because it's 2:04, so, but I don't even know if you can see, but when the light reflects off of it now, it kind of has a purple tint. So if you use this blue, don't freak out when you see the blue tint, because as you put more coats on it, it'll that purple will go away. So let's wait a few minutes and we'll get a second coat put on. Okay, well, it's been almost 10 minutes. I was going to come back, shake my can of paint up a little bit, and then see if I can hit these slots first. That looks better. And try not to bump and knock things over. And see, I screwed up, already got a little run over here. Okay. So then we can I'm holding this a good 10 inches away. Because a lot of times you don't get good coverage. You're wanting to move up closer, but this is one of those things where I don't want to overdo it. And it does, this lays on a lot smoother if you take your time. So, and with coat 2, it looks more blue and there's less of that purple tint. So we'll give her about another 10 minutes and I'll be back. We are back for coat number 3 and everything's looking really good. You notice I always spray a little bit on my cardboard so if there is a little hiccup in the first spray, it lands here and not here. But you may notice with each coat I do a little bit less, or actually more overlapping, I guess. With each additional coat I do more overlapping. Because I think the more I spray, the less likely it is to run. Also be cautious you don't bump the other one with the can while you're spraying. And I think one more coat might end up being enough. Because it says to do 4 or 5 coats. Another thing I gotta do is keep the air flowing through so you get good ventilation, because after you do a little bit of spraying it kind of starts to look foggy in here. But there's coat number 3. I'll wait about another 10 minutes and hit it again and decide if we need a 5th coat. Now I was coming back here getting ready for the next coat. I was actually looking them over and seeing things like down here I probably didn't get enough, and I think on the bottom, because this is going to be toward the intake and this is toward the exhaust, so yeah, I think I need to get through there a little better. But let's see what it looks like after our next coat. Because I'm really thinking this might get me where I want to be. That's looking good. Yeah, that's where I say watch hitting the other one while you're spraying. And on this end of that one, I can see after my last go around I had a run. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. This might have to be the passenger side, so it's back toward the air conditioning, so it's not visible. But yeah, let's let that dry, then we'll come back and check that again in about 10 minutes. Okay, let's take a peek, and that really doesn't look too bad. I kind of like the color. I do have some runs. This is the part I don't like, is this what I did right here. So I wish I had this in an airbrush, but I think we're going to call that good. So, but let me zoom out. Oh yeah. Let's see, I got a little run right in there. Actually, the light on the camera helps see. And a little, very small right there, but most people won't see that. This is my big screw up, which you get the light just right. You can see where I whacked it with the can, and got a little fisheye looking thing right in there. But that looks good. Got a little bit of run down here, but my thing is it's going on an engine. And what I do not know is how much heat that's going to be able to handle, because next thing I'm going to paint is going to be the that reset up. Yeah, but I think, you know, they'll be okay. I'm just hoping that the heat of the motor doesn't lift the finish or screw it up too bad. But I think if I put that on the passenger side where my Ubu is going to be back by the air conditioner, most people probably won't see that. Put this on the driver's side. I got the chrome caps with the rubber grommets to go. I got the PCV valve one to go in here, and then have the one with the little filter thing to go in there. And it's got new hardware in the box. I think it's, look, I think it's actually studs with nuts. I got rubber valve cover gaskets. So a little bit of dirt hit it right there, but I'll say we get the valve covers done now. Next thing I'm going to do is, I don't know if I'm going to put the intake manifold in my bead blaster, or if I'm going to take it outside and use a big sand blaster, but I'm going to kind of clean it up a little more. And I have a silver ceramic paint to spray on it, which that should hold up pretty good, other than where the exhaust crossover passage is at. That might get a little too hot. But I'll just slowly getting these things ready. So we're going to have a series on the stuff for the 77, and as I complete items, we'll film. That appreciate you watching. That I think I'm going to be okay with my valve covers. That I'll say we always like those thumbs up for the likes. thanks for all the questions and comments, and just stay tuned because no telling what else you're going to see on What's Broke Today. Thank you.